We're going live.
Oh, nice.
We're live. Okay.
Cool.
Welcome everybody to the Curling Club General Body meeting. This is the first actual in-person meeting since spring 2020.
Yeah, right about.
So we're very excited to have you all back and very excited to be back on the ice again. And to start, we're just going to, I'll come back to these videos. Introduce ourselves. I'm Sam Fuchs. I'm the president. I've been with curling since 2019. And want to pass it along? Do you want
to? I'm Harrison. I'm the vice
yeah,
president.
here's a fun fact.
I've also been with curling since 2019 in the fall.
Do you have a fun fact?
A fun fact about curling, or just
in yourself or anything?
Usually my fun fact is I curl.
That's a great fun fact.
That always gets classes. Like, what is that? You know? So, my fun fact is I go to Penn State.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
That's pretty fun.
You got that. I know. Sorry.
We're going with this.
I'm the treasurer, or the money man, as I wanted my title to be changed to. A fun fact is, my fun fact's also usually curling. So this is really unfortunate. I can play the ukulele.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's a fun one.
Should have brought it.
Next time.
Oh, anyways, I'm Matt. From the Boston area, not from around here. So coming to Penn State was my first introduction to curling. So been here. I'm a junior, so I started curling my freshman year. No fun fact. Literally nothing fun.
Your fun fact is you're from Massachusetts.
Yeah, that's fun fact.
Kind of use that in the intro.
Jack, do you want to introduce yourself too?
I'm Jack Lahendra, everybody. I'm vice president of Nittany Valley Curling Club. That's our sister club to Penn State. I am a 2019 Penn State alumnus. I started the club back in 2018. Well, I was part of the first group. First meeting back in March 2018. Good times. But yeah, I'm currently, I'm an alumni from Penn State and currently enrolled in master's program at Slippery Rock University. Yeah, I'll be around.
And Nittany Valley Curling Club they're open to like anybody in the area, general public, not just Penn State students, but anybody, and we share things with them. And my fun fact, I guess, is, well, I was going to say curling too, but I guess we all say that. So I'm from Austin, Texas. That's my fact.
You guys can all use that as a fun fact now, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're all curlers now.
You guys officially curl.
Yes.
You have to sit through it.
And before we get started, we just remember that we had these videos. So these are two, Matt Hamilton and Tyler George. They were both on the Olympic curling team, and we won gold in 2018 for the U.S. team. And they're both telling you you should join curling. Very amazing video. And then Matt Hamilton. We were going to go to nationals.
Penn State curling team, heard you guys just qualified for college nationals. That is awesome. Go out there, kick some ass, channel your inner Matt Hamilton, and win that thing.
We did not lose
Spoiler is
that
that
We did not
also
win
did
or
not
lose
attend
that thing.
on the basis of COVID-19.
Yes. But yes, our curling nationals were going to be in North Dakota, and we had flights and everything, right? And
Yeah, flights were booked.
Yeah.
Hotels,
We
yeah.
were going to leave in like 12 hours.
It was great. That was
Yeah.
a fun 9 p.m. phone call.
Yeah.
But you all are going to help us go back to North Dakota or wherever
Plan.
wherever
That is
it's
your
going to
mission.
be, wherever it's going to be.
And this time when we go back, we're bringing it all home.
We are
Yeah.
Penn State. So I just kind of want to say welcome to all the new members. Can you just raise your hand if you this is your first ever curling thing ever? Wow. Okay.
All right.
Awesome. The marketing worked. That is really good. So because of this, we have just kind of like a intro to curling, kind of to teach you a little bit. It's like a learn to curl. It's your pre-learn to curl lesson. If you just kind of want to get the basics and kind of know what curling's all about. So here's a quick video. It's like 5 minutes, but it'll tell you everything you want to know.
Nin explains the rules of curling. Curling is a Scottish sport that is now played internationally and at the Winter Olympics. The game is played with two teams,
And there will be a quiz.
with 4 players taken to the ice at any one time. There is 1 reserve player in case of injury. The object of the game is for your team to score more points than the opposing team. To score, a player will push a 44-pound block of granite, otherwise known as a curling rock, down a sheet of pebbled ice towards a circular target known as a house. The middle of the house is known as the button. The ice is 46 meters long and 5 meters wide, and each house is roughly 34 meters apart. Hog lines are 21 feet away from the button, and the hacks are 12 feet behind the button. The ice surface is not smooth. It has a pebbled surface that is created to enable the stones to curl. Each player is given 2 stones, and players from both teams take it in turns to push the stones down the ice towards the button. They start from the hack and methodically push the stones in a controlled manner. Players must let go of the stones before reaching the hog line, and any stones that touch the sides or go past the house are disqualified from play. To score in curling, your stones need to be in the house, and only the team closer to the button actually scores. They get 1 point for being closer to the button, and they score 1 additional point for every stone that is closer to the center of the button than any opponent's stone. In this example, red scores 3 points, as 3 of their stones are closer to the button than the nearest yellow stone. In this example, red only scores 1 point, as only 1 of their stones is closer to the button than the nearest yellow stone. Curling is referred to as chess on ice, and there's a lot of strategy involved. The players must throw the stones in a specific order. The first 2 stones are thrown by the lead or the first. These players usually have perfect weight and can place a stone exactly where they want them in the house. The second 2 stones are thrown by the second. These players will usually throw stones short of the house in order to get in the way of an opponent and causing blocks to guard their own stones. The third 2 stones are thrown by the thirds. These players are highly skilled in removing or taking out opponent's stones whilst trying to leave their own stones in play. The last 2 stones are usually thrown by the fourth, otherwise known as the skip or skipper. The skip is the captain of the team and is generally the best overall player. They are responsible for playing the last 2 stones and for trying to score as many points as possible. So, what's with all the sweeping? As earlier mentioned, the ice surface is not smooth. The surface is covered with frozen water droplets known as pebbles. You can affect the speed and direction of curling rocks by sweeping the pebbles on the ice surface. Without going into too much detail, this means that you can effectively steer a 44-pound block of granite down a sheet of ice to land on an area the size of a toilet. Up to 3 players can sweep the ice in front of a curling rock, but it must not be touched by a broom or by their feet. The skip generally shouts instructions to the other teammates as to how hard to sweep the ice in order to get the shot required. Once all 8 stones have been thrown, this is known as an end. A new end then begins play from the other side of the ice. A curling game is played over 10 ends, and the highest score after 10 ends wins. There are no ties in curling, so if the scores are tied after 10 ends, extra ends will be played to determine the winner. That's basically curling in a nutshell, but there's a few other things you'll need to understand before playing or watching a game. For example, the hammer. As you can probably tell, it's an advantage to throw the last stone in curling. This last stone is known as the hammer, and is usually thrown by the skip. Once a team scores, the hammer will go to the other team in the next end. If there is no score at the end of the end, the hammer is retained by the same team. Strategically, some players will intentionally not score in order to retain the hammer. Burning a stone or burnt rock. As earlier mentioned, you are not allowed to touch the rock with your broom or your feet. If this happens, the opposing skip can decide whether or not to disqualify the stone and remove it from play, leave the stones as they are, or reset the stones and make them play that same shot again. It is considered good sportsmanship to admit to any burnt rock, and extremely bad sportsmanship to burn a rock and not admit to it. Conceding. If a team believes they have no realistic chance of winning, they can concede the game and end the game there. A team may concede any time after the 6th end. Measure. If there is a dispute between teams as to who is closer to the button, either team can request a measure. An official will come out with a measuring device and find out for sure which stone is closer to the button. The official will usually push away the stone that is not closer to the button, leaving the closest stone on the ice. Time clock. In the sport of curling,
That's pretty much it. We don't do the timing here, but yeah. Anyway, and also we don't have that cool measure thing.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
But now there's a Kahoot. So if y'all want to whip out your phones, we're gonna try to do a Kahoot. Oh, wait, is it private? Oh my gosh.
We have an account, right?
Hold on. Let me look up my.
While we're doing this,
Kahoot
we're going to
login.
go to the other slides, I think.
Um,
I don't know what Jackson types about.
it should just take a second, hopefully. Yeah, I just need to look it up. Anyway,
Yeah. A lot
Sorry.
of good things in that video.
yeah, you guys can
Including,
talk for a second.
If you join the travel team, conceding, very important for us. We did that
Very
a lot
important.
last year.
It's also a little different playing here versus playing in like a spiel or tournament because when we play at Pagula, we have limited timing, so we don't usually play 8 ends. We don't usually have 4 people throw 2 stones each for 2 teams because that's like 16 stones. So usually we do 5 per team, but it's all generally the same game.
Okay, we got it. So go to kahoot.it and you can, and there is a prize. Should we announce the prize?
No.
No, it's a surprise.
Okay, it's a surprise prize. So, surprise prize, yeah.
Stone pony. That's rad.
Awesome. Wow, I feel like a teacher.
With a hammer.
The hammer, very nice. Swimsuit. Oh my gosh. Anybody else just still joining? Anybody? Okay,
The
okay.
old man can't
Give you a
get
minute.
into Kahoot.
I'm not that old. But yes, it does take a bit.
All right, word. There he is.
Oh, man.
Awesome,
Oh,
awesome.
also Eric. I like that name. Good for you.
Okay, all in? Anybody? All good? Okay, I'm gonna click start.
All right, gang's all here.
Duplicate, I guess. Very good, very good, people. So we actually might do 5 to a team in our league, which I'll talk about later, just because of capacity. But yes, in a normal curling team, it is 4 people. Who's leading? John. Forgot how much Kahoot music slaps.
Kahoot music
How could you forget?
fantastic.
I know, how could I
I
forget?
love Kahoot.
So it is an end. It is an end. Who is winning now? Old man.
Attaboy.
That's actually his birthday too, 1947.
I think I got this one wrong.
You got this
Yeah.
one wrong.
I think I got this one wrong.
Hey, I was top 5. You tried to.
Yes, sir.
3 seconds.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Bit of a trick question.
16. So each team has 8 stones, so you had to do some multiplication there.
Or addition.
Or addition.
Or addition.
Whatever's easier for you guys.
Whatever worked, whatever worked. John back
John
up in the
again.
lead.
Attaboy.
There we go, I put in a little slide. Each team has 8 stones. Oh, the picture will show up.
It might be tough, actually.
I'll accept either answer.
It's a house. So some of you clicked button. The button is the bullseye of the house.
There's a beautiful drawing of a curling house.
There it is over there.
Yeah.
I prefer to call
Just,
it a
and that's a
curling
normal, that's a people house on the right as it's labeled. So if in case you, yeah, old man back up. Very nice.
John, what happened? He's out of the top 5.
Try to see if you guys can figure this out. Two, yes, two. So actually, I'll have a slide up here to explain that if y'all don't know. Old man. So if you see here, the red's closest stone is here, so you kind of draw a circle around it, and then any of the other team's stones that are inside that, that's how many points they get. So any stones are outside of that just don't even count. Here's some other examples if you just kind of wanted to see, like, so you can see here, red's is way out here, so all these yellows count. But anyway, seems like most of y'all got it. So we'll continue. So this one right here.
The tree
The tr-
Just start calling it. Just start calling you.
I know, elimination lines, like, oh wait.
It's like really threatening.
You don't get past the elimination line, you're out.
We don't
Is
say
the
out.
hog line. So you have to let go of the stone. And actually, if you play in like the Olympics or really high level games, the stone will actually have little lights on it and like a little pressure sensor on the handle. And when you let go before the line, it'll turn green. But we're not that fancy.
It's like bowling when you pass the foul line.
Old man.
Someone has to beat.
Hey, good job.
Someone please.
You can't give him the prize.
I know we can't give you the prize.
We cannot give him the prize.
Whatever prize it is, we cannot give you the prize.
He just wants to win.
Little hint right here, little hint. There's a hammer. So the hammer is very important in curling, as you will all hopefully learn on the ice. Almost done.
That's Jack.
That's actually a picture of Jack. It is a Scottish sport, but also very popular.
Canada, though, is not a bad.
Yeah.
No, we respect that.
Not a coin jury.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's up now? Oh, we gotta be old man, guys. We gotta beat old man.
People standing up Canada as a country.
Some of y'all on answer streaks.
This one's tough. We don't need British
It's not British pounds.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like he texted me that he was on the street.
44 pounds, which is the reason why I didn't bring one to Willard today. It's because it's 44 pounds. It's still a 44-pound suitcase.
Well, you're not in the leadership group chat, unfortunately. Oh, I don't know if we said it.
Yes, I don't know if we said this.
This might be a trick question.
It's just a guess.
Just guess.
The answer is 7.
Feel your intuition
Jimmy.
out.
What kind of guess is that?
Guess the orange one.
See how many people how many people think I was just messing with
We were ranked 7 before COVID.
In our first ever year of
First ever
competition.
year,
Every year.
we were ranked 7, and we were going to go to nationals in Fargo, North Dakota, but sadly,
Alas.
COVID had other ideas. We will go back.
Ooh,
Good,
shake
good,
up.
good. Actually, maybe it was good that they didn't know. It kind of shakes things up a bit. Maybe you remember those videos at the beginning.
Wait, why do you have the curse
What?
Because it was what came out.
Oh, that is valid. I forgot to. There we go.
America, which is, I think it'll show in a second. It is the reason why our club was founded. Last one is a true or false.
Damn.
I always find true false to be the hardest.
Oh, actually.
It's true. Because they throw the last 2 stones, and those are usually. And
There
it's
are always exceptions to the rule.
always
but-
exceptions. But the skip will throw the last 2 stones, which are usually the most important. So, yes, and that is it. Who won? Who won our prize? John,
John, attaboy.
11 out of 12. Oh.
Carly, and our winner of our prize, Delaney.
Fantastic job.
Delaney, is that you over there? Our prize is a free Learn to Curl. So we'll write your name down and get that all figured out later. But thank you for playing. Hopefully you are all experienced curlers now.
Now, on the record, I proposed giving the free Learn to Curl to the worst person on here.
'Cause you would need it the
the
most.
And the last.
I mean, we could still do that.
You could.
You're treasurer. Okay, you can say that. I
Do you
can't.
approve?
But,
Wait, can you even see? Can,
Can we afford the $10?
does it even say? View full report. Oh, we'll look at the report later and find out. Because apparently it has confidential
so we don't hurt
information.
people's feelings.
We are live streaming this, so I really want to make sure nothing comes up. Okay, so now we're just going to talk a little bit more about the club itself, and now that you are all very experienced curlers. So it's been a very long year and a half. I've stopped keeping track at this point since we've stopped doing things, but we have been pretty busy trying to return to the ice and get right back to normal. So yes, the big thing is we will be back. It'll just be like 2019, where we'll be having a league and we'll be having Learn to Curls, and we were going to try to keep our travel team going and playing other colleges and hopefully going back to wherever the championship may be. And we've just been advertising a lot and recruiting a lot of people since we lost a lot of people through graduating, and clearly that's worked off really well because there's so many new people. Restructuring, so our travel team used to be called HPP. We're just kind of calling it travel team now. We're kind of trying to make it a little more competitive and making it where maybe possibly we have 4 people as part of a team always, and you always go with your 4 people, so you can kind of build some chemistry and really be a little bit better than just picking people out of a pool and you guys go, and then it may not be as competitive. Accessibility, we've been trying to make the sport as accessible as possible, so we're trying to make Learn to Curls $10, just trying to get people out. We're trying to raise awareness. If you saw the signs at the hub. Since everybody's here, raise your hand if you're here because you saw the signs at the hub. Wow, okay.
Nice.
Good. Awesome. I'll do that again. And then we are on a path to trying to become a club sport. We are now a physical activity sport, which I think is like what dances and some other things. So like we get all the downsides of not being a club sport, and then all of like none of the upsides because we still have to do like all the paperwork and everything. But anyway, hopefully we'll be able to at some point become a club sport, and
Backpacks, right?
and we get backpacks.
You guys
Backpacks.
ever walk around and see the athletes with the backpacks?
We can get the backpacks.
That's it.
We want the
That's
backpacks.
Reason we're all being a club sport is we would
Yes.
be able to get those backpacks.
And also, yeah.
Barron right now and ask us to be a club sport.
Eric,
Yeah. So, and also another perk is that that's our jersey that we wear when we travel. We would able
yours
to.
won't say Canner on the back, but it can.
It could.
It could.
But we would actually be able to use the real Penn State athletic logo if we become a club sport. So
We'll put it right there.
we actually back in 2018 they put the real Penn State logo on our logo, and we got a I think they got a very strongly worded email that we're not allowed to.
So
So
copyright.
yeah, and yeah, who knows? Anyway, so we have a new website. One of the things we've been working on, we have a website with lots of information. It's psucurling.org. And it will have, kind of just basic, it'll have upcoming events. I'm pointing at the screen like you guys can see. It'll have like information on how to join, like if you want to sign up for a Learn to Curl or the league. And we're going to try to have league results and standings on the website instead of just sending it through the GroupMe like we did before. We're going to try to also have it on the website if you just kind of want to see real quick. And maybe eventually we're going to have some merch on there. Right now, we don't have any merch for sale, but we have had other college curling clubs come to us when we're playing them and ask if they can buy our hats because they're that good.
We sell them.
Actually, why didn't we bring one?
You should brought hats.
I brought my hat.
They're the softest, warmest hat I have ever had in my head in my life.
They're like the pom
Yeah.
pom
And you need it on the ice
you
because
fold
it's
them
cold.
Yeah, you will
That's
need
how
it.
ice works.
But anyway, there's also some like FAQs. I try to make it look nice and pretty, but that's that. Yeah, and that's the website. What else do we have? Oh, so here's the club. Hope you like my gifts. So basically the club's as I've kind of said at this point, there's two main components of the club. We've got the things that happen at the Vagula Ice Arena with the Learn to Curls and our IM League, where Learn to Curls are just open to anybody. You don't have to commit to anything. You don't have to, you don't have to commit to anything. And it's just basically, you'll come out, you don't need any equipment, just make sure you bring warm enough clothes, and we'll teach you everything. We'll try to get you to play a mock game even at the end. We'll get you throwing stones. You're going to be just like this person here throwing the cat, except it won't be a cat. No animals were harmed in the making of that GIF. And also we'll do the IM League, which will start after the Learn to Curls. So if you want to try out the Learn to Curls before you want to do League, you can do that, and you can actually sign up right after you Learn to Curl if you want. We'll have somebody there. If you just kind of say, I love it, I want to get in on it, you can do the League. And that'll be Sunday nights from anywhere from like 8:30, 10:30 onward, Sunday nights. It was originally the only time that Pagula would give us on the ice, but it actually turned out pretty well because no one really has that many plans on Sunday night that late. So,
Just do your homework early.
Yeah, just do your homework. Make sure you have your quizzes in. And then the other part is our travel team, where you can see a picture of them there. I think that was in.
Is that Nova?
I think
Villanova.
that was Villanova.
That was at Philadelphia.
That was
I
Philadelphia.
recognize
I was
those.
throwing up all weekend.
Yeah. So you can see some more of
Trace
those. Yeah,
Attaboy.
you can see more of those lovely
He's wearing the hat,
uniforms.
The very nice hat.
Yeah, but you can see more of those lovely uniforms there, and we will play. We have played all across the Northeast, but we might go. I mean, there are more and more college clubs opening up. Just this last year, University of Texas now has a curling club, and actually, in Austin, since I live there, I've been reading about it. They are opening like a specific curling facility. The first one in Texas is opening in Austin. So things are happening, and hey, we could play. You could go to Texas. You go to Texas. So and then we're going to try to go back to nationals if we can. Right now, things are TBD with like pricing and like tryouts and all that, just because the College Curling USA, I don't know if they have a solid plan yet for this year, but maybe we'll just try to do friendlies with other colleges, off the books maybe. But anyway, I'm gonna show you a GroupMe QR code later. If any of you are interested in traveling, like it's no commitment, just if you want to hear about it, you can get on that GroupMe later, and we'll put out updates there, and we'll also put it on the main GroupMe if you want to join through that, if you didn't catch the QR. So we're going to assault you with some QR codes now if you want. So our Learn to Curl and our league, Learn to Curl is $10. Joining the league is $30, and it's every semester. Travel team, I don't know right now. But if you think you're going to do a Learn to Curl, we're just trying to get a head count for planning purposes. If you do like the left QR code under Learn to Curl, It's literally just you open it and you say, I think I want to go, and you click submit. And it's like you don't put in your name or anything. You just click a button, click submit. It's just for us to like plan out if we can do things.
My phone can't scan it.
We'll help you out.
Yeah, we'll help
If
you
you're
out.
having
And
issues with the QR codes, just come to me at the end of the
Yep.
meeting, and I'll help you out.
yeah, and we'll also have the links in either the GroupMe or the email that we'll send out. If you know you want to do league now and you're just all in, that's awesome. That QR code in the middle will get you to the league sign up. And you can actually put in people, like if you want to play with certain friends, you can write down their names and we'll try to get you on the same team.
You don't have to though. Like we make
Yeah.
the teams. We have no issue with that. That's how I met most of my
Yeah.
friends in curling. was
Yeah, I
through
clicked nobody and
Just being put on a team.
we were on a team first time and
Yeah, look at us.
yeah, look at us now. We're up here.
The big boys in charge.
But yeah, if you guys do have friends, you can put them down. But if you don't, like, we're gonna make teams anyway. You're gonna be on a team, so hopefully, yeah. If you want to scan those, and if you didn't catch them, we'll come up to us. We'll show them to you again, and we'll send them out on the email. We're gonna have like a summary email, probably sent out like tomorrow, and we'll probably put it on the GroupMe too. But yeah, so anyway, here's our tentative schedule. It's not for sure yet, but it is a tentative schedule. One thing we are for sure about is on the 12th, we will be doing our first Learn to Curl night, which, thanks to the Nittany Valley Curling Club, should start at 8:30. 8:30. We might try to do a sign up of some kind, or you guys can just come. But yes, Learn to Curl night. That'll go from 8:30 to probably around midnight. And you can come out and we'll teach you, as I was talking about. And then the 19th, if the 12th was packed and full, which who knows, it might be, might not be, we will do another Learn to Curl on the 19th. Or if you can't make the 12th, we will also try to do one on the 19th. And that one will start possibly at 10:30 or 8:30 again. And then from there, we're going to try to do all our league nights if you're in league. And then we'll try to do possibly one more Learn to Curl in the middle of the semester. We always do Learn to Curls at the start of the semester and maybe one in the middle if we can. And then at the end, we'll have our championship game, which should be fun. And you can win the trophy. I don't know if any of you saw the trophy at the fair. There's our imaginary trophy.
I forgot to bring it. It's my bad.
He won the trophy.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah,
I won
he
the
won
trophy,
it.
so it's at my apartment, and I forgot it.
Yeah, but you can have your name etched in on the curling trophy, have your name in the history books. Yeah, so this will also, all of this will be on the email. So yeah, and the website. I think I put in the Learn to Curl nights on the website calendar, but yeah. And also, just so you know, when you do come to Pagula to do your Learn to Curl or league, you don't go in through like the front doors if you're going to a hockey game. You go in on the other side in this parking lot here. This is like the tennis center, tennis courts. Field hockey's right here. That's University Drive, if that helps. You come into this parking lot, you can come in through here, and there's a little entrance over here that says like, I believe it says like a community rink or something like
It
that.
might be Gate C.
Gate CE.
If you're in East, which is where a lot of the freshmen are.
You're probably gonna come this way.
Yeah, so there's the 2 white loop and blue loop stops that everyone gets on. And then past that is the McCoy Natatorium. So you go to the stops, you go past it, and you turn left. You just follow that path. And then that'll take you, you'll come along like this area. There's like a field hockey field or something right there. You just follow that, come in, hit the parking lot, and turn around.
And this is parallel to IM building, if you guys know where that is. But if you just put in Pagula on your Google Maps, if you don't know where Pagula is, it's just try to remember it's on this side of Pagula, because it is a different level, and the other doors will probably just be locked.
The
Or
BJC is over here.
yeah, because you don't want to go on the upstairs level and get a COVID test. You want to come down and play curling. So yeah. So this is the our former president, Michael Munoz. Michael Kevin Patrick Munoz, how dare I. This is the GroupMe if you want to learn about travel stuff. no, this isn't a sign up or anything. If you just want to get news about traveling with us, that's the group me. We'll also have this on the group or on our main group me and probably on the email as well. And we're going to try to have a board again. We didn't do board applications before this meeting just because we had lost so many people, and now that we have so many new ones, if any of you are interested in joining the board, we will have people for if you want to run our social media or website. If you want to try to do Thon for us, we do. We have a big, I should have brought it. We should have brought so many things. We have a big curling, big, huge stone. This curling that we bring to Thon and we put lights on it.
We also
You
have
want
a
to talk?
tradition where
Yes.
the person who raises the most money gets to decide what hair color our president should dye their hair for Thon weekend. So I think 2 years ago, the last in-person Thon, it was pink.
Did he do frosted tips the year before?
No,
It was
Yeah,
frosted tips, yeah.
He had frosted tips.
which
Give
we're
me
doing
frosted
again,
tips.
by the way.
But yeah, if you want to help us with Thon, that would be awesome. We'd love to have you do that. You can help us run our league if you just kind of want to be involved with scheduling or if you do that. If you want to be part of our member involvement, social person, we have somebody for that. But that's the application. We'll also have this on the email. I've said that like 5 million times, but it will be on the email. But if you want to apply and just see, we'll try to do a little interview with you, and hopefully you can join us. Speaking of social media, here are our social medias. We're probably most active on the Twitter and the Instagrams, whichever one you use the most. We're also recording this meeting right now on YouTube live. So hello all 11 YouTube watchers.
12. It just went
12
Nice.
concurrent views.
Special shout out.
Special shout out to you guys. But we also try to do broadcasts of our travel events. Like right now, if you go to the channel, there's 2 live streams that we had for actually that picture where that picture was at Philadelphia.
Yeah, Villanova.
Here, I'll show it after the meeting, but yeah, we try to do a broadcast, and we'll try to do them again if we have enough people. But that's our YouTube. There's not too much on it right now, but hopefully there will be more.
And let me just say, since I am getting a bunch of notifications on
boy.
Instagram right now, I will follow all of you back from the curling account. We are a follow back organization.
We are.
Mess up that ratio.
Sorry.
So I think that's most of what I had planned to say. Do you guys have anything that I missed or?
No, sir.
If anyone's looking at a board position, I know that it's an interview, but it's so casual.
Yeah, no, it's all casual.
It's really just trying to get to know you. It's nothing. Don't be scared. Go out for it. We want to see you guys get involved. Tell your friends about it. That way everyone can go home and tell their mom I did an Olympic sport. All right, guys. Come on.
That's
But-
another good thing about becoming a club sport and having the backpacks.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can walk into
Backpack
class,
club.
flip it around.
Everybody
will
will see those
Impress
bags.
your professor. They
Yeah.
know you get extra time on homework.
But also, do you want to show the curling shoe?
Curling
So a lot
You
of
don't wear
people-
skates.
A lot of people ask about the shoes for curling, or if you need skates or something. No, you just need shoes. These are curling shoes, but you can use regular ones. Basically, the only thing about a curling shoe is it has this bit built in. This is a slider, which we have just sliders that you will stand 1 foot on, and then you'll slide. You look very graceful doing it. And then this is a gripper for covering this up so I don't slide when I don't want to.
And we have all of these for non-curling shoes. So
Yeah.
you don't need curling shoes, but if you'd like to,
If you'd like to, you can. But
if you'd like to, we'd love to have you wear curling shoes, but not
you
required.
don't need them at all.
We
You don't
also-
need a broom.
Yeah, we also have brooms. We have plenty of brooms.
We
Yeah.
have brooms, we have sliders, we have grippers.
Everything
We
you
have
need.
stones.
We have stones.
We have
stones,
ice.
You don't have to bring your
We do have
own,
ice.
actually.
We do have ice.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I meant to
Now.
tell you guys.
Yeah, you want to take that?
Sure. Yeah. So we used to have to. We had this whole contraption, like a 2x4 or something, with Sharpie magnums and a wheel on the end. and we'd make it do a circle around where we want the house, and there'd be like they'd draw lines. It was very
Annoying.
yes, it was very annoying, but it worked. But now
Those houses kind of look like that.
they did,
Yeah,
they
weren't
did.
exactly round. And if you were
Not
like,
the people house. The one.
Yeah.
Don't get confused.
Sometimes it looked like the people house. But now, as of well, I guess last year, but we just didn't use it because we were at there was COVID. Nittany Valley used it a little bit. There is now full painted houses. They're beautiful and they're permanent. There is hog lines. It is absolutely majestic. And it is if you guys are going to be in Pagula for some reason and you look down onto the community rink, you will see those beautiful houses, and you will play on them hopefully soon.
September
And
12th.
yeah, September 12th. Yeah. So, anything else? Anything else?
none from
I
me.
think that's any questions? Open it to the floor. Nothing.
Or if you want to come up to us after the
Yeah.
meeting.
Yeah, come up to
Oh,
us.
cool.
We'll be here for a
100%,
while.
I understand.
We'll be here for a while.
Do you have issues with the QR codes?
Yes, here I can
Scan
show
it
them
for
again
whatever
real quick.
reason. Just come up to
The
us.
QRs again if anybody missed
Or if
them.
you just want to be our friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a follow back person too. you
Yeah,
know.
so
Me
am
too,
I.
me too, yeah. But yeah, we'll send out that email.
Go back to the QR codes.
For people scanning, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We'll send out a lot more information. Is everybody here on the Org Central page?
If you received an email today, you are.
Yes, you are Penn
If you
State.
don't check your email, you should.
Yes,
And if you don't have an email, come up to us at the end.
you might have.
Help you out.
Yeah, if you don't have an email, you might need to go to Penn State IT. But
We can send you in the right direction.
yeah, so I think that's mostly it. Yeah, learn to curl September 12th or the 19th if you can't make the 12th. And then sign up for leagues are open. And also the league signups and the learn to curl head count is also on our website. Are you scanning it too?
Yeah, I gotta.
Okay, awesome.
Atta boy.
But great, we've really enjoyed meeting you guys, and we'd love for you to come up and talk to us if you want. We'll be here for a little bit. Yeah, is that it? I think that's it.
We're trying to have a Burke Geek Creamery social in the next few weeks. Maybe we'll do it before the first Learn to Curl or the next Monday or something. Also, don't expect us to have these meetings a lot.
They're usually
lot.
once a semester, maybe twice.
Yeah. So, we'll see you guys on the ice. But
Our
Yeah.
meetings are at Pagula every Sunday night.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes. But yeah, I think that's it. Thank you all for coming out, and we'll be up here if you have any questions. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Hopefully see you soon on the ice. Thank you.
Sam, how did you like? Was this cord here?